New year, new me, but best of all, new games, baby! I trust you all had a lovely festive season with your family and friends, and that good old Saint Nick brought you all the presents that you have asked for. As of course, you've been the goodest of boys and girls. So I took December off to get away from the YouTube grind, and now I'm back ready as ever, and seeing that we are in a new year, for this video I thought I would go over the games that I'm interested in getting, and maybe gunning for their platinum, and chat about other games that have caught my eye and just give my general thoughts on them. What games will you be getting this year? Let me know down below. But before we begin, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel for more videos like these and other gaming related content, as this helps the channel to grow. Don't forget to hit that like button and drop a comment, as I always love reading them. All interaction is greatly appreciated. You can also find me over on Twitter, and it would be really awesome if you would follow me on there. Right, so we've got a lot to go through. I think we should begin with what seems like one of the heavy hitters or misses for this year. Forspoken, releasing later this month on the 24th. This game has been a bit of a roller coaster ride when it comes to public opinion, if it will be good or not. I'm planning to make a video on this for the Will It Suck series, so I'm going to limit what I say about this game here and use it in that video. But what are your thoughts about Forspoken, and have you played the demo? Horror fans will be happy, as one of the all-time greats is making its remake comeback. Dead Space graces our 4K screens 14 years later and looks better than ever. Now, I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to horror games, so I doubt I'll be picking this one up. But I really hope EA doesn't drop the ball on this one. Every time I see EA linked to a game, I fear for the worst. And let's be real, they have earned that reaction. They weren't the most hated company in America for no reason. So, EA, please don't mess this up. Everyone just wants a great game with amazing visuals and improvements to the original gameplay. No microtransactions or season pass bullshit. Don't let Dead Space fans down, and don't repeat Dead Space 3's mistakes. You're a wizard, Harry. I can do that better. You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. I can't do Hagrid. Now, I'm sort of a Harry Potter fan. I have read all the books multiple times when I was younger and have watched all the movies on Netflix. But I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, so to say. The Deadly Beast series of movies are god awful and I can't stand them. However, this game does look amazing and is really ambitious when it comes to the things it wants to pull off. It looks like this game is set to fly off the shelves. See what I did there? Now, of course, there is controversy behind this game. I'm not going to get into it, but if you allow me to get a bit serious here, all I will say is this. If you want to play this game, then play it. Don't let anyone try and shame you for playing a game or franchise you love. And if you don't want to play this game for whatever reasons, then don't. Move on and we can all go on our merry way. We are all adults here, so let's behave as such. Either way, this game looks like an absolute banger, so start practicing your Wingardium Leviosa. Be one with the Force, young Padawan. Search your feelings and control your emotions, as the Empire will try and use this against you. From one multi-million franchise to another, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the much awaited sequel to Fallen Order, will be dropping this year. Now, I have a chip on my shoulder when it comes to Fallen Order. It is a game that I failed to platinum, and the main reason for this was the god-awful map design. I am sorry, say what you want, but the map is dog water. Amazing game, but holy shit can you get lost easy. How fast travel was not implemented in that game still blows my mind to this very day. Run all the way across the map to do something, and then all the way back to get to your ship so you can go to the next planet. I really hope that this is fixed in Jedi Survivor. I will definitely be getting the game, so let's hope that the Empire doesn't strike back on this one. Resident Evil 4 Remake. Oof. Now this is one of my most anticipated games for this year. I played the PS4 version for this game about a year ago and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a pity that it doesn't have a platinum, which I found a bit weird, but getting back to the topic at hand. A perfect mix of horror and action, and the all-time fan favorite Leon S. Kennedy. I cannot wait to see how they have improved this game and what new things they have added. I am on record saying that Resident Evil 2 is the best remake ever for me. It is a textbook case on how a remake should be done, and Resident Evil 4 seems to be dipping into the Resident Evil 2 formula, and only good things can come from that. Resident Evil 3 was a bit disappointing, but let's hope that Capcom learn from that misstep and give us a completely awesome, chainsawing, head-popping banger, baby! I apologize for that. I got a little bit carried away. Dead Island 2. First one was super meh and was 11 years ago. Don't have high hopes for the sequel, but you never know. But for me, a hard pass. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now here's a game with a very interesting concept. Play as the bad guys and try to take down the almighty Justice League. The game was announced over 2 years ago, and the only thing we have gotten since then are CGI trailers. Good ones, no doubt, but the lack of gameplay shown is concerning. Especially when the game is coming out this May. I don't want to ring any alarm bells, but this does cause for concern. Hopefully, I'm just being paranoid and a trailer for gameplay drops soon. But let's be real, if a gameplay trailer hasn't dropped by March, then start preparing for the worst. Delays at best or a broken mess at launch. Like I said, let's not press the panic button just yet, but keep your eye out for this one. Street Fighter 6 looks crazy fun, but I am super trash at fighting games, so pass. But Chun-Li looking fine as hell, god damn. It would be an understatement to say that Assassin's Creed games have gone off the rails a bit lately. Long gone are the days of simple gameplay and story. I have played the first 3, but the series really lost me after that. It was more busy work than gameplay, and I think Ubisoft have finally caught on to that and are scaling AC back and bringing it to its roots with Mirage. We will have to see what they do with this, but I'm in no rush to go and pre-order this game. I remember a friend of mine platinuming Valhalla, and when I asked him how that went, he said never again. He's a braver man than me. Good on you, HD. Another highly anticipated game for me, Spider-Man 2. I cannot state enough how much of a fan I am when it comes to Spider-Man. I had all the toys when I was a kid. Rushed to buy the PlayStation 1 game when it came out and played it until I was blue in the face. I have over 50 Spider-Man Funkos in my man cave. I don't know if I should have said that. So believe me when I say I love me some dude in tight spandex. Wait, what?
Meaning?
The 2018 Spider-Man was a love letter to fans like myself, and it had everything. Amazing story, great gameplay, awesome villains, and a relatively easy platinum. With this game, it looks like Miles will be teaming up with us, and the most badass villain to ever cross a comic book page, Venom, looks to be the protagonist. I cannot wait for this game to drop, I really can't. So get your web shooters and I'll see you guys on top of Avengers Towers. The year is 2010. A little known game called Alan Wake launches. A game telling the story of a successful writer who escapes with his wife to a quiet in the mountains town where he can relax and carry on with his writing. Unknown to him, things will soon take a turn for the worst. As when night drops, his wife disappears and the townfolk are being possessed by a strange darkness. If you want to know more, then you better play the game and get up to date for the sequel. After all these years, Mr. Wake will be making a comeback, and I for one am looking forward to this, as the first game was pretty fun to play. They did go overboard with the collectibles, but still a game I would recommend playing. Make sure you have enough batteries for your flashlight. The next game I had completely forgotten about. To be fair, it has been 2 years since it was announced, and we haven't heard a lot from the developers. Little Devil Inside dazzled audiences with its visual style and, dare I say it, Monster Hunter-like style of game. Please don't be mad at me for saying that. I mean, you are out there hunting all types of monsters, so I mean the comparison is kind of true. This one looks like it will be launching at the end of the year, as no official date has been announced yet, but definitely a game that I'm keeping on my radar. Burn the heretic! Kill the mutant! Purge the unclean! Warhammer Space Marine is another game that is getting a sequel after all these years. The first game launched in 2011. Holy shit. Back then, I didn't know anything about Warhammer, but over the last months, I've been dipping into the lore and world, and it is pretty awesome. Dark as hell, but awesome. And the sequel looks chef's kiss. I actually bought the first game for the PlayStation 3 last month and have been playing it on and off. I haven't got far, but I hope that the trophy list for the sequel is more forgiving than the original. Like, holy shit, look up that trophy list if you want a heart attack. Plus, Superman is in talks with Amazon for a Warhammer series, so 40k fans will be eating good this year. Praise be to the Emperor! The last game I would like to mention is one that was recently announced during the Game Awards. Banish's God of New Eden. Launching towards the end of 2023, the TLDR here is Ghostbusters but in the 1960s. I mean, little is known other than what we saw in the trailer, but it looks like a cross between The Witcher and the before mentioned Ghostbusters joke. Does it look good? Yes. Am I interested? Yes. Is Henry Cavill a sexy beast? Hell yes. Does he have anything to do with this game? Not at all. But I just needed another excuse to put him in the video. I love you, Henry. Well, those are my games that I'm looking forward to this year. What are yours? Don't forget to leave a comment and hit that like button. Thanks for making it this far in the video. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, as I'm really pushing for 1,000 subscribers. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
A Bone Walker.